Hello, my incisive friends, and welcome back to Alien Protocols.
Mhm.
You know, I've looked at some of the best cases in UFO history from around the world, and I've noticed something very fascinating, and it's releasing of gas, whether it be nanobots or some sort of biological inhibitor or something else. The evidence is very strong. You can see in this UK case, the witnesses described this event very interestingly, that the craft was rotating, and after it let out this gas, it turned slightly and zipped away. Of course, there's the famous Chile Navy case where they studied this video for 2 years and then released it to the public, which was the right thing to do, and I applaud them for that. But once again, this craft let out a gas. I drew this second craft and speak about it in an earlier video on this channel you can check out. But it's very interesting. It makes me wonder if they're trying to do something to help the planet. You know, in 2017, 21,000 scientists, 21,000 from around the world signed a declaration saying that we are in a climate emergency that will undoubtedly cause unimaginable suffering. That was their term. And it may reduce the human population to millions, meaning billions will die. Plus, this is only just the climate change aspect. You know, I just so firmly believe it's not the mega corporations who are going to fix this. It has to be all of us. All hands on deck. Look at the products you own or have ever owned and just try to imagine all the damage that they've created. I heard another startling fact. Half the insects have died since 1970. Half of the species, not just the total population, since 1970. Half. And a biosphere is such a integrated system. They killed wolves in the West, and all of these trees started dying. And they wondered why the trees were dying. And they realized that the wolves reduced the population of herbivores. And the herbivores would eat the tree shoots when they were just little babies, little baby trees. And so the wolves actually helped the forest. There was a place off of Florida where they went out and killed all the sharks, and they did it repeatedly. And suddenly there was a huge explosion of sea urchins and poisonous angelfish. I mean, a huge bloom of them. And sea urchins have these long spikes, and if you step on them, it's horrible. But what they found out was that the sharks eat the stingrays that eat the sea urchins. Easter Island is a classic example. A lush, rich island. It had rainforest, they say. But humans landed there and they made incredible monuments until humans destroyed all the trees for the Moai statues. And then the land became poor for growing. They couldn't even build boats to leave or wood for fire or warmth. And that entire civilization died. There's so many warnings. I saw an amazing special on Nova about Nazca. This desert where all those animal geoglyphs are. Biologists and archaeobotanists went there and they discovered that there was a rich rainforest there 1,000 years ago, and that people cut down the forests. And now the only wild animals you see there are the ones drawn on the desert floor like a ghostly reminder. We have so many hints on this planet of what will happen. Hopefully, these craft are releasing gases that are helping us somehow. But I wish humanity could really reflect upon itself and how precious our biosphere is. Do you think these advanced intelligences are interacting with our biosphere? I would love to hear your thoughts.